Hey everyone, have I here been another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, I wanted to discuss the updated information for the dual Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs for the upcoming worldwide celebration. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And of course, I wanted to make this video a lot earlier, but it's been super busy at work and then had to take care of some stuff afterwards. So finally, I get to make this video here. And what we'll be talking about, of course, we're talking about the I Seriously tweet for the current artworks or the poses for the artworks for the upcoming LRs that's coming for the worldwide celebration. And of course, I seriously already tweeted that the celebration was going to be a cooler celebration and a Goku celebration. Now we know it's going to be a final form cooler and a Super Saiyan Goku because there was a lot of discussion. Are they going to actually do another Super Saiyan Goku LR for the worldwide celebration, or download celebration was last year? And then, of course, this final form cooler here. I was thinking it's going to be transformation. Made more sense to me, but hey, you know what, Dokkan, making sense, that's not always a thing that they do. Now, of course, the cooler looks very familiar to a really bad tech cooler. It's one of the worst card arts in Dokkan. And of course, the physical cooler as well is like the opposite hand doing the supernova, I guess. That's what he's doing right there. So hopefully it's going to look a lot better than that tech card art there, and I'm sure it will be. Now let's talk about the type advantages, because I also did redo the fun little custom cooler that I did for the previous video, so definitely check that out if you want to have a little fun time predicting and thinking about, you know, how this unit's going to actually be. So the cooler units, since its final form, we do have an opportunity for 4 out of the 5 type advantages in reality, because I really don't think that they are going to provide a physical one, since we do have the Dokkan Festival exclusive EZA final form cooler already there. And then the strength one, technically we don't have a strength unit for cooler, final form cooler, because it's a transformation final form cooler for the Dokkan Festival exclusive strength unit. That's a transformational unit. Now Int technically doesn't have a TUR either, not even an LR. None of them have an LR. And then the other 2 units, they're not all that good. So I think all 4 of those, 4 out of 5, are up for grabs on type advantages there. And then you look at the Goku, being that there's already some LRs on the AGL tech, which is not summonable, but of course the last year's Super Saiyan Goku, Namek Goku there, that is an int, so I don't see that it's going to be an int unit. I can see that could be a tech, a strength, or a physical unit as an LR. So those are kind of the options for the Goku. Now, if you look at then how the Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs have been presented, or what type advantages are coming out, if you start thinking about the 200% that are available, well, really AGL and strength are the only available ones, if you don't count the Frieza and Goku as part of kind of the you know, trend that they're doing to hit up every single type advantage. Now if you were to add the Frieza and Goku to this kind of, you know, tracking here, you're looking at this is what it looks like here, leaving the LRGG kind of out and about, because it really should have been a strength unit. But if you then open it a little bit further up and say, okay, well, since LRGG is now taking care of both the int portions of the LRs, then you can basically open up everything but int. So I think int we can go ahead and roll out of this type advantage that's upcoming. The question is, you know, where do I think it's actually going to fall? Now, I believe it's going to be closer to this. I think it's going to be maybe AGL or strength is really what I'm going to, you know, focus on in saying that's my prediction, because that would fill up the final 200% leader skills for the Dokkan Festival exclusives that we currently have. Again, it could just be more of a wide range like this, and I could be definitely wrong, but I'm going to stick with this prediction here. Oops, this one here. And we're going to go with Extreme AGL Cooler. That's going to fit really nicely for Final Form Frieza from last year, and then Super Strength Goku. That's my prediction here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but I think this is going to be my prediction here. Now, of course, I did that custom cooler arts in my last video. Definitely go check that out. But we're going to change it up here, and since it's going to be extreme AGL here, this is what I'm gonna make my little prediction. I changed it a little bit, not too much. I think this is already OP. A lot of people are saying it's not strong enough. I don't know. This is pretty crazy strong. So what I'm looking at here, if you look at this, go back and actually look at the stats. Look at the stats. 14,266 is really crazy defense, especially when we're going to do all this crazy stuff that we're going to talk about here. 20,000 in attack and HP here. I think it's really strong, because what we're going to be doing here is the leader skills. I talked about this in my previous video. Go check that out. But Vengeance, Final Trump card. I talked about the difference between Vengeance and Revenge. Just adding a lot more units to that category, since they're not doing it in itself. Then you have Final Trump card, and then transformation and boost is the 30%. I think works really nicely together. Then you have the 12 key SA here, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and the reason why that's only for 1 turn, because you almost have a guaranteed chance of doing that. Then the Ultra Super Attack is stacking ability. It seems like everything's stacking now, right? So raises attack and defense and causes mega class damage to enemy, which is the Supernova here. Now we have an interest animation, which seems like every Dokkan Festival exclusive LR is having an interest animation at this point in time, and also 200% leads are having interest animations. So activates interest animation, key plus 6, 66 defense, and critical hit for 1 turn, and only for 1 turn when there's a Vengeance category ally, which generally you're going to be running a team that has a Vengeance category ally. So I think right here is a pretty easy thing to get, and you're gonna get plus 6 to key, so you're able to do Ultra Super Attack really easily, and then 66% to defense. I didn't want to do like guard and all that stuff again, because that's just repeating itself, but I think 66% to defense on top of everything I'm going to talk about here should be fine for that 1 turn before you start to stack, right? Then you have 130% to attack defense, where it's basically the middle between the 7-year anniversary and LRGG. LRGG's attack and defense 140 right off the bat, and then the 7-year anniversary LR's is 120%. So this also here launches additional attack with a great chance, so 70% chance of becoming a super attack when performing an ultra super attack, which should be easy to do with these extra bonuses on here. So here's where it gets kind of crazy. I added the Kale and Cleef mechanic, right? Attack and defense 10% per movie bosses, Final Trump card, or Wicked Bloodline category ally on a team. So you're able to actually get boosted 30% on one character if they have all 3 for attack and defense. All right, it's not just attack like with Kale and Cleefless. So I think that's just crazy strong depending on the team that you're going to be building, and you have a support as well. You're going to actually have a movie boss, Final Trump card, and Wicked Bloodline support for your allies, key plus 2, and then that's kind of like, again, like the Vados and those other units that are like, oh, it just tremendous support units. So I think this is OP. I don't know, some of you guys are saying that's not strong enough. So for, of course, Cell Max, I added this in here with the active skill. You're able to activate it with a Pure Saiyan's enemy. That's maybe for a Broly. HP under 66% or after the 6th turn, it causes ultimate damage to enemy, and this disables enemy's action for 1 turn. Just think of it as the PyCon opportunity to just say, okay, no more attacks for you. But really, this unit should tank really well in the last stages of Cell after all this boosting here. So anyway, the Link skill is going to be really strong here. Strongest clan in space, thirst for conquest, big bad bosses, metamorphosis, universe most malevolent, fierce battle, legendary power. And here are your categories here: movie bosses, transformation boost, wicked bloodline, terrifying conquerors, target Goku, final trump card, space traveling warriors, planetary destruction, and then vengeance. So I think this is strong. I don't know. Comment below. You guys were saying that wasn't strong enough beforehand. I made it a little bit better. So just let me know in the comment section below if you like the build here, or what else would you like to change. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk then about this boost here, because some of you guys are like, oh, it's weak. It's not, well, think about this, right? The boost for the 7-year anniversary and LRGG, it's only like a 70-something% boost on top of their 130 or 120 or 140% initial boost here. You're able to get like 20% on full power Frieza, 30% on transformation cooler, 20% on this, 20%. So if you build a team like this, you're getting, in a sense, an additional 140% on top. Which is crazy for a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, in my opinion. Again, I might be wrong. For those who like to calculate and do all these things, let me know if I'm like wrong about this, that this is kind of OP what I'm doing here. Especially, you're also boosting everything else as a support unit as well. So anyway, all this stuff is of course speculation. This is fun to do. I'm enjoying this. I haven't had time to just kind of mess around and do a Super Saiyan Goku, but for me that's kind of boring. Like, we've had so many Super Saiyan Gokus. I don't know, they can do anything at this point in time. time. So anyway, we will now know for sure, you know, what these units are actually going to look like. Probably previously data download, but we are going to get that, you know, Dokkan Now special announcement movie, and we're probably going to get a tweet of it maybe a few days beforehand that's going to do a preview. But of course, this announcement here is going to be, you know, the Dokkan Now is going to be on the 27th or the 28th, depending on the time zone you're in. Basically, that is when the banners will be dropping and will be coming out. So anyway, with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.